Dear colleagues, today we have news how the governors of the Kurskaya and Belgorodskaya Oblast are giving a weapon, automatic Kalashnikov and anti-drone rifle to the soldiers of the territorial defense. This is territorial defense, almost the militias. At first time, similar was in Donetsk and Lugansk Oblast. So this is not a regular army, but will be educative forces for the Zetan troops, which have a fight in Ukraine. So the first part of my topic will continue the Ukraine topic to discuss how the since the 17th of the June, Russia's forces had the biggest rocket hits in the southwest of the Ukraine, especially the port structure in the Nikolaev, Odessa, and last 2 days in the Dunais. In the Dunais seaports, Ismail, Reni, etc. So by the results of it, we have information about how the 26 ports building was destroyed in the Odessa. Also, at first, in the additional to the 180,000 ton destruction with the elevators and destroyed in the Odessa grain. In Odessa, right now we have information how 40,000 grain were destroyed in the depots in the Ismail. So this book, and certainly very surprisingly was a statement Russian President Vladimir Putin and his press secretary Dmitry Peskov about to return Russia in the grain deal. At this background, Union nation biggest humanitarian aid to the Odessa, Nikolaev, Dnieper, Kryvyi Rog, and yet 2 or 3 towns, I forget name of it. Also, and according to the calculation of the Union Nation experts, Ukraine need brief humanitarian aid at the sum of 3.9 billion US dollars. And so this is a bad story for the relationship with the Russian Federation and Union nation. In generally, we have impression how the last attack of Russian against the southwest ports in the Ukraine have a claim to the put at his place Russian foreign office with the leadership Kosachev Ushakov. So by the result of this action, start have been start at the 17th of July, when Russia left the Green Deal, and then summit in St. Petersburg with African countries showed that the Kremlin decided to refuse and all foreign affairs in Russia decided to man Putin Peskov. And totally today, not amazing. This is a unsure situation. Allows how the ministers of the economy, Maxim Reshetnikov, reported to the president about created in Egypt cluster industrial center only in along this country. And it's the difficult situation, but I think this is unsuccessful step. Russian manager company before the visit of Vladimir Putin into the Ankara. So the Egypt, despite that, despite well known about the bad relationship with the Egypt, with the Israel and Turkey, it's real the race in the 20 places in the world economy. Turkish and Egypt. This background allows to the think how the Russian affairs, Russian foreign policy have not relationship, have not the deep of the understanding of the problem and a real situation in the world, in the nearest Middle East, with the connection of the geopolitical situation around the Russian Federation. Second part of problem will can with the situation with the Poland and Belarus and Ukraine. So since the 1st of August, when in the 1944, very tragic story of the Polish people about the rebels of the Warsaw rebels. If you this is have a previously story. This is a rebel monument was continued during the 2 months, August and September, and so we have we can we may to ask ask a right question: how long time Polish rebels against the biggest forces, Nazi forces, with the tanks, and with the mechanical techniques. All of them was SS belonging. So the previous story consists at the 6th of the 6th of the June 1944, West Allies of the Soviet Union, British, USA, Canada, and French started military operation Overlord under the name Overlord, under the leadership Montgomery, British General, and advisors. This is operation with consists descent in the north part in Normandy, northwest of the coast of the France. But the logic of ALS must be how the Soviet Union must be start approximately around this is data. This is day in Belarus or Ukraine own offensive. But it's very interesting situation. Stalin give the order to the attack Nazis position only 23 of the June. So the your understanding, dear spectators, Stalin had not spend time to the help of West Allies, who in quantity 150,000 soldiers have descent in the Normandy beaches. Jesus, and so the Allies have big losses, and so the Soviet Union started offensive only 23 of the June, and it's a very interesting historical fact. The Nazis troops in the Belarus have a command General Bush. And so, in the middle of the July, Soviet troops entered in the eastern Poland before the Wisla, and this is another story, and I want to retell about it. But it's another very interesting fact how the night since the 2nd of the August, US and British aircrafts, cargo aircrafts, began to bring weapon, rifle, gun machines, etc. In the forest in the forest and around Warsaw, and at first I think I thought how the U.S. Air Force and Royal Air Force started since the territory of the Essex and fly to the Wisla over territory of the Germany. But it's very simply how the Allies had a air base in the Italy, and here the road to the Wisla was very security than the North Road. Jesus, but it is very interesting. Another story, outer Stalin regime. Soviet troops was located near the Praha, eastern part of the Warsaw. The 40 or 60 kilometers of this of the place of the revelation. This is very tragic story, and certainly the Second World War must be end very, very fast, as decided Franklin Roosevelt and Winston Churchill. But the fight over the territory of Eastern Europe, Poland, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Romania, this is very politician, also Yugoslavia, politician against Stalin regime, against the West Allies. Jesus, and totally I must to add additional the situation. The reflection of the Second World War. Right now, we have a big, we have a reflection in the right now the modern situation in the Ukraine. If you remember, at the 24th of the February, Vladimir Putin told about denazification, demilitarization, and another without court, totally. And today, Kremlin had a statement about return to the Great Deal after the Ismail Irani, etc. Jesus, and the last, let's mostly go to the finish. The Wagner groups are advancing into the Savaliki, the corridor between the Kaliningrad Oblast and the Groznysk Oblast of Belarus. And totally it is provocation, but the Tikhanovskaya-Latушka forces made the controversy of this is provocation ideas. So thank you. Bye bye.